Hi, guys, and welcome to episode 5 of my Let's Play Rags to Witches. It's Saturday morning, and Fancy is going to be inviting Bella out on a date at her house, since she acquired a bit of a crush on her in the last episode. I actually think it's kind of funny how a sim can ask anyone out on a date with only the slightest romantic interest, but the other sim always agrees to the date. They're never like, nope, I don't like you that much. And here we see Bella kind of giving Fancy a bit of the cold shoulder. And Fancy does actually seem a little bit upset about it. So it's not really starting out that well. So I have one of the sisters cast the infatuate spell, and let's get a little kiss in there. Unfortunately, these spells don't really help to increase the romance bar a whole lot when it comes to relationships. But, it's worth a shot, and at least Fancy gets a couple of kisses. So at this point, I decide I'm gonna send Sassy out to tend the bar because I'm thinking that maybe if Fancy can get Bella to have a drink, she'll loosen up a little bit. So, yeah, she's going to order up a couple of glasses of wine because, who doesn't want wine at 10:30 in the morning on a Saturday? So, I'm hoping that the date's going to pick up a little bit here. It's looking like it's really hard to get Bella into a flirty mood. She seems to be fluctuating a little bit between embarrassed and just kind of happy. She doesn't seem to be getting flirty, and we'd really like to see this happen. So just drink the wine, keep talking, try to build up that friendship level a little bit, and meanwhile, Sugar's gonna go out and plant this cow plant that she picked up that cowberry at the Spice Festival in the last episode. And while we're at it, we'll just throw some more infatuate on these two non-lovebirds. I gotta say that this is probably the hardest time I have ever had trying to get a sim to romance Bella Goth, and so it made me want to try just even harder. Bella has the romantic traits, so it's usually not very difficult to get her hooked. But then again, these three sisters, the only skills they seem to have built up is their mischief skills. So in a way, I guess I'm not really surprised. I probably should have spent some time building up Fancy's charisma skill or something because this is probably the lamest date I have ever seen. It's halfway through the date and she's hardly met any goals at all. I was really feeling that she would be lucky if she managed to get anywhere with this date. Oh boy. Fortunately, Sassy, who's tending the bar, she has the unflirty trait, so she is really not enjoying watching this date. So I decided it would be a good idea to give her a break and let her go do something else. Alright, so Fancy is trying to work on just maybe building up the friendship with Bella. Bella seems to be still kind of fluctuating with the flirty. And she just doesn't seem like she's in the mood to be on this date. So there's happy, there's flirty, there's happy, and just so Fancy's trying to pile on the the charm, trying to be funny, and sort of working, sort of not working. Let's see if a rose will help. Well, it seemed like it helped a little bit. Oh, date is almost up, and oh my goodness. Finally, Bella shows a little bit of a response. And finally, they actually get their first kiss at the end. The date is already over when they get their first kiss. Without the help of their sisters, I should say, because, yeah, that never really counted. So, yeah, I decided to have the sisters work on some other skills for a little bit, and then I sent them over to the Pancakes house because I don't believe they had been there before. So I had them head on over there, and they stole Bob's Grill and Eliza's television, because if you've ever been there, you see those are their two favorite things. And then onward to the Goth household, where, yeah, this happened. Fancy's just eating a plate of food and making out with Morty's wife here. He doesn't seem a whole lot happy about it, but you know. I sometimes really get a kick out of annoying him, and I wouldn't be lying to say that he has died a few times because he has gotten extremely angry from other Sims stealing his wife away. Because, it happens. And, yeah. So, meanwhile, it seems that even though that date wasn't the best date ever, Fancy is really making some headway with Bella now. So yeah, hey, she finally got Bella as a girlfriend. I think they're gonna go do some woohoo. Oh, hi, Alexander on the toilet. That's fine, as long as you're not in the same room. So yeah, that happened. And then Fancy was able to convince Bella to leave her husband. It got a lot easier as time went on here. So yeah. Anyway, that's the episode for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you tune in to the next episode, and I will see you later, simulators.